Hello.
Sure is a lot more calm from up here. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome back.
Last year when I became homeless again, I decided that I was going to write about my experiences with homelessness and addiction and about the friends I've had who have died. I started writing on the computers at the public library. It took me about a year, but I finished the manuscript. Someone let me know about this creative writing and art contest that was being held by Keeping Six, which is an organization that does work with the homeless and people with addiction. I submitted the first chapter of my book, Dead Friends, and I won. They dropped off a copy of their magazine and my prize money, which was $100. I decided I wanted to use the prize money to give back, so I wanted to make care packages for the homeless. A few times a week, I walk around First Ontario Centre or up Ferguson Street North, where the tent communities are, and I just talk to people out there. I started asking them the kinds of things that they would want in a care package. I ordered some toothbrush and toothpaste packages off the internet. People kept asking me if I had a business card, so I had some of those printed up. The Canadian Cancer Assistance Program donated a bunch of 4-packs of Band-Aids. I went and got socks, Halloween candy, brown paper bags, and lighters. I came back to the place that I'm staying at and put them all together. I had a message printed on the back of my business cards. I'll read the full message out on my second channel. I ended up with about 60 care packages. I found that you can make a pretty decent care package for just $2 a person. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
Up and down, I guess.
Take one of these. She been okay? So-so?
Alive.
Yeah. Cool. Take care. People often say things like giving spare change or giving things to the homeless isn't helping anything. Giving a homeless person some spare change isn't going to solve the problem of homelessness. But when you give people things, you get in close proximity with them and you get to know them. And when you get to know people, that changes your perspective. It changes your outlook, your behavior, your decisions, and those are the kinds of things that lead to policy change and a change in culture. There are several reasons why I do what I do. One of the reasons is that I've been there. Another is that I think that these stories have substance. But the third reason is that I think that these problems are still within the realm of solvable. We still have an opportunity to fix this. I'm not saying we can wipe out homelessness or solve the problem of addiction. I'm not being overly optimistic. I know it's an incredibly hard thing and it's a challenge. Here's another one for in there. Take care. A lot of people think that throwing more money at the problem isn't going to help it. Right now, keeping people in the shelter system, the legal system, the court system, in and out of hospitals and treatment programs, these are the things that are costing the most money. The current government's view of being fiscally conservative is extremely short-sighted. Absolutely. Thank you. You didn't get one? Oh, I'm sorry. Right now, Ontario gives people $375 to pay rent with. If you're on Ontario Works, you get $375 for rent and $350 for basic needs. A small one-bedroom apartment, if you're lucky, costs $900 a month, and people wonder why we have such a homeless problem. I think our representatives should have to live on $725 a month, or even minimum wage. See how quickly they give people more money then. If we could have social workers help people find a suitable place to live and then pay their rent, it would alleviate a huge portion of homelessness. And then our social services could focus on the really serious cases. People ask me all the time how they can help. The best way to help is just by getting started. Go talk to homeless people. Treat them with the same respect and give them the same benefit of the doubt that you would give to anyone when first meeting them. And I think you'll be surprised not by your differences, but by your similarities. There definitely needs to be more municipal involvement, but the main problem is the Ontario government. Funding for social assistance and social programs comes from Ontario, not from our cities. We can fix this problem. We just need to change what we're doing, because what we're doing now clearly isn't working.
A goodie bag.
A lot of the time people will hear what I'm saying and then they'll answer by pointing to the worst example of homelessness and painting them all with that brush. I believe in personal responsibility and being accountable for your actions. And yes, there are negative things that are associated with poverty and homelessness. But that poor behavior, that criminal behavior, isn't inherent in these social issues. Being homeless and having an addiction is not a crime. If you decide to help the homeless, and through your travels and experiences, you meet someone that you're connected to or that you sympathize with, try being that person's friend. One of the reasons why homeless people have such a difficult time lifting themselves out of that life is because there's so few people around them who make them want to be a better person. The best way to help someone who's homeless is just by being their friend. Thanks for watching. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one.